Hey guys, welcome to my channel for this Valentine's Day look. So I've already based my lids and I'm setting that with translucent powder or baby powder, and that's just going to be my base to start off this look. Now that everything's set, I'm going to go in with this palette from Beauty Treats, and I'm going to take this blush color and I'm going to make that my transition shade. So what I'm doing with this color is that I'm putting it all over my lid and up into my brow bone, because you want the color to show through, because since it's going to be a bit of a cut crease, you want it to show through even with the cut crease that's there. So you're going to put it as high as possible. Yeah, and this color will be going back and forth because that's the main color that we're going to be using. That one kind of diffuses all the other colors, and it's important to have a transition color, guys. But I'll make a more in-depth tutorial on eyeshadow looks one day. But for the purpose of this look, let's carry on. So I used this color and I was trying to deepen the crease but not make it too deep, but it was not showing up at all. No, I don't like that one. So we're leaving that. Okay. No. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go into the other Beauty Treats. It's a pretty old palette, and you know, I'm fighting with myself. So anyway, I'm just trying to decide between these two colors, but I think I'm gonna just go for this one right there. Oopsie. And then put that into the crease. Yeah, so taking that purple shade and putting it right into my crease, or my lid. Let me just say my lid, but it ended up just, yeah. So yeah, my crease is where the line of my eye deepens, and that's pretty much where you want your deeper colors to go. And then I'm going over that with my transition color. And yeah, the purple is just deepening this look. I really love having a deepened crease. It adds character to the look that you're doing. Then I'm going in with a pencil brush, and I put a bit of black on that brush, and I'm just deepening it a bit more. I really like definition in my crease. Then the most important part, I'm cutting this crease. So this time around I didn't cut it that high. I'm just cutting it literally where my lid is. And just for the sake of the pop of color, I didn't want it to be too high. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're going with this. I'm using a flat lip brush from Boutique, and yeah, the flatter the brush, the easier it is to be as precise as possible. And yeah, a thin brush as well. A thin brush helps to keep the concealer where you want it to be. And then I'm going in with this bright pink from the palette, and then I'm using it with a flat brush, just patting that in and swiping it out, patting and swiping. So yeah, it just adds a really great shock of pink there. Shock, kind of looks more iridescent pink on camera, but you know, what can I say? So yeah, I'm just putting that on both my eyelids and patting that in there. You want to get it right in the corners, and it mustn't just go up into the purple, right where you've cut the crease and up into the end. You best believe I'm gonna just fix this bottom part. Anyway, I'm going in with this palette from Fishini. It's called Colors. Looks like this. It's broken, but it's beautiful. I use it for highlighter. Yeah, so going right in with that purple, putting that at the end to kind of deepen this whole thing. Yeah, and so yeah, I mean, I feel like I could have left it the way it was before, but I really have a problem with just having bright colors on my eye. I don't know how to like feel comfortable with bright colors. But yeah, it's pretty much what I'm doing. Just leaving it at the end and going back in with this smaller crease brush. Again, how this look got particularly dark. And I'm using the first deep purple color from the Beauty Treats. And then I'm using my transition brush. You see, this is where the importance of a transition brush comes in, because it diffuses the whole effect of the darker colors, and it kind of makes the gradient way more evident and takes away any harsh lines. Then I'm taking this light color from the Colors palette. It was a more silvery, and I'm putting it on top of the pink. Then going into my LA Girl gel liner in Very Black, I'm going to do my favorite thing ever, which is make a wing liner. You know, me and wing liners have a love-hate relationship because I absolutely adore it, but it's always a struggle to do a wing. Always! So this time around, it was worse because I'm on camera doing it. So, I mean, it was so sad looking at me struggling with this wing. I couldn't even deal with myself, man. This is like trying to be cool, but you can't be cool. This is like trying to sit at that table, but you can't sit there. This is sad. It's sad. So yeah, I did the rest of it off camera, guys. I could not do it on camera. It was just, it was not giving me any form of life. Any form. So yeah. And that's why I just did the rest of it off camera, including my lashes, going in with this baby right here. Y'all, this infallible matte foundation from L'Oreal. It's insanity. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It looks slightly lighter than my skin tone. It is summer. It is summer, and I feel like it's a bit orange for me. I really do need to get another foundation, but I mean, for the purpose of the video, I'm going along with it. I just love how matte it is. The formula itself is fantastic. That's why I can't. That's why I'd rather just diffuse the effects by contouring, because I really love this. So yeah, I'm using my Real Techniques brush from Expert Face Brush, and then I'm going in with this concealer from LA Girl in Fawn to highlight all the areas underneath my eyes, my chin, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and I'm doing a reverse contour. And just to explain, reverse contour is basically contouring without doing all the add-ons, which is the powder and the actual, you know, contour. So yeah, it just kind of, it adds definition to the contour before you've even begun to contour. So it's a really nice tip, but I'll probably do a more in-depth tutorial one day on contouring and highlighting, because it really ties the whole look together. So yeah, I let that sit for a bit, and when you let it sit, it definitely becomes way more full coverage the drier it is. Especially this concealer, it's very wet, so you want it to dry down a bit. I'm going in with a damp beauty sponge. I'm going between my two eyes, the two underneath both my eyes, and I'm doing this one and then the other, one and then the other, so that the one side of the eye doesn't look more full coverage than the other. And I picked up this method from Alyssa Ashley, and I found that it really does help. So yeah, I'm going back and forth, and yeah, highlighting, y'all. I'm telling you, it takes time, so be patient with it. Just blend it out, and it will work out. So taking the butt of my beauty blender, I'm kind of blending everything in with my foundation. This is very important to diffuse the harsh lines and to make everything look as together as possible, to look seamless and blended, and looking blended is the key and the aim of the game. And do you see what that reverse contour did? I look like I have a natural contour already, without actually me putting the contour powder or the cream on it. And yeah, I really appreciate this. It actually makes you put on less product. Just a little tip if you don't want to go all extra with contouring. Then I'm setting my whole under eyes and everywhere I've highlighted with this baby powder. Y'all, this works. Baby powder is really good. I do eventually need to get a translucent powder, but we are students and we do not have that kind of funding for it. So to slay on a budget, as is my motto in life, use baby powder, and I don't let it sit long. I dust it away with a really big fluffy brush from Color. I got it in this brush set. I'll actually show it to you one day with my brush collection. It is so wonderful. I love it. So yeah, and then I'm going underneath my sending that contour and then brushing it off, and that's basically what I'm doing to my whole face. And the reason why I don't let it sit is because I'm trying to not have a really powdery effect with this. So to avoid that, just sit and let it go. And I'm going in with my all over face powder by Yardley. I think it's in the color dark or something like that. Yeah, I got this a while ago though, so yeah. So taking these two brown shadows, that's what I'm using to contour, and I like to do this because it's actually a really great alternative to actually getting a whole contour palette. Just a little tip, so just take two or one, you know, whatever you have, matte brown eyeshadows, dark ones, and use that to contour. It really works. So going in with that, I cut it, but yeah, I used this purple shade from the Yardley palette, and then I'm going in with this other purple from the color Mania palette by Beauty Treats, and I'm putting that into my eye to have a smoky effect. Again, I went really dark with this, but we just going with it though. We going with it. Then I'm going with this gold shade. Oh, this gold shade is bomb. I recommend this quad. This quad by Yardley is fantastic. I love it. That gold shade sold me. It sold me. Look how bright it is. It made my eyes awake. It made me alive. It made me like I was a corpse, and now I'm going to heaven. Like I am shining. I love it. Just look at that. Look, oh my goodness, I highly recommend this quad, guys. It's the Quad Dynasty eyeshadow by Yardley. And then going in with this baby right here, I actually use a eyeshadow as a highlight. Yes, it is possible to do that. You don't have to use an actual highlighter to highlight, and you don't have to use an actual contour to contour, guys. But yeah, I'm using a fluffy brush and just highlighting my face. And I love it. It really gives a beautiful glow, and it's not too intense unless I build it up. But then I'm going in with my colors palette, this other gold shade, and I'm putting that right on top. And let me tell you, this combination, y'all, is blinding. Look at that. Look at that. I was so sad for the people who go look at me like I am blinding you. I love a really blind highlight. I know some people don't, but I really prefer it. That's kind of how I live my fullest life, by a blinding highlight. Ooh, look at me. Serving. I'm serving looks. This highlight, y'all, is serving. So I'm going with this soft matte cream from NYX in the color Transylvania. And y'all, is it just me? Is it just me? Oh yes, this color way more red than I like. I feel like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm darker, so it doesn't look as dark on me. But I was not happy that I didn't feel like it gave me that plum life. But in real life, it is way more plum. On camera, it is so much more diffused and looks a bit red. But we're going with it, man. We are going with it. And that, you guys, is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and please come back. Don't forget to like and subscribe.